I would like to show you, and the reason I didn't include this slide is this is a printout, and I'll just pass it around to you. And, well, this is a 73-year-old woman that I saw last December, and she has a history of dizziness, vertigo. She saw everybody, barrels. She ran around to every doctor in town, clean MRIs, clean CT scans, no brain injuries, okay? And for some people, getting their neck adjusted is the absolute worst thing in the world, and for other people, it's the only thing that's going to fix them. So what she had degenerative changes in her neck, and I actually was treating her about 3 weeks before. But what I'm going to do is, and somebody I'm going to do this test on tonight here, is this here measures your pursuits, which are what lobe of the brain? What lobe of the brain are pursuits? Parietal. Okay, so it's going to measure your parietal lobe integrity. It's going to measure your frontal lobe, which is saccades, and then it's going to measure your ability to fixate on something. Okay, and the cool thing about this is you want to see these all green. Okay, so this first test was done on 12/6. I wish I would have had my machine in place because I actually treated her for about 3 weeks prior to this. But okay, green is great, orange is bad, and red is really bad, okay? And so what happened is her pursuits, her saccades were god-awful, okay? Her fixations were moderate, bad, okay? And they take these algorithms together, and if you look at this stuff, and I can show you, but it's like how well you can fixate. You can do this all in live time. It's really cool. And so what I did is her score was EQ was a 31. Now, that was on 12/6. This is on 12/13, okay? And this was one neck adjustment and 5 days of doing eye exercises. And those 5 days cumulatively of doing those eye exercises took 1 hour of her life to do, okay? And she was when I did this test on her on the 12/13, 95%. She was already probably 80% when I stood the first time at her, but she was like feeling 95% better. It's like, wow, I feel great, I feel great, I feel great. Okay? This is a nice little clinical gem here. So, 12/13, what happened? Christmas, New Year's, stopped doing your exercises. Went right back to where she was before. So she went from having a score of 31, improved to 54, dropped back to 36, because you know what she did? Stopped doing her exercises. Okay?
What were her symptoms originally?
Dizziness. Couldn't roll over in bed without being all vertigo and stuff. Headaches, the classic stuff. And the sad thing is this woman was 73. She was in a couple bad car accidents throughout her life. And she had severe degenerative changes in her spine. And the problem with arthritis is, it just means, really honest, you're structurally weaker than somebody that has no arthritis, which means you can do trivial physical activities and injure yourself. And the big thing is, we all got our stories. You can play sports. I played high school football, college, and stuff like that. And when you have these injuries, you're never perfect afterwards. And that's what's the half-life of muscle?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Good. Good. We're learning. So the thing is, when you stop doing something and you turn weeks into months, do you see how you get weak real fast? Okay. So what happens if you don't drink water for 4 days?
You die.
Right. What happens if you stop doing your exercises? And here's the reality. Everybody's bitching about cost and stuff. For this and this, which is going to cost you less than $50, I can show you all kinds of things that you can do to make your brain work better. Okay? And it only takes 2 things: time and effort.